Hey, what's up everybody? It's real pal Jgun coming to you tonight with a video from the Showfloor in 4.4 PTU, which has just been added. We won't see any new ships, but we get to see the layout of the Showfloor, which can be telling and maybe give us some hints of what's to come. Right now on display, they have a few Kruger ships, and looks like it's RSI day.
This is a friendly reminder to stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times. We want to make sure that your perfect day stays that way.
There's the links. There's some components. And what could this be for? What could this giant stand in the middle be for? Well, actually, now that I ask that, I'm not quite sure. Because it's not big enough for the Polaris, and it's not big enough for the Perseus. My dude, I have my sounds down to 40%, and this guy's still too loud for me. So what could it be? What could it be? I don't know. But let's take a spin around the show floor real quick and see what we can see. They've kind of got a hybrid floor set up right now. There's the Misfortune. So let's see, we've got Miss ships. Let's take a walk back here. I love the color scheme this year. The gold with the black, very reminiscent of, I think, 2950. So we've got CNOW out here. We've got their little hover quad. We've got the Nomad. I don't know why I always forget the name of the Nomad. I can never remember the name of it.
They've got some of their classic designs on display.
We've got Crusader with the Intrepid. We've got a Spirit. Mirai. It's just a complete hodgepodge for right now. But that's okay. Typically, the PTU setup doesn't necessarily mimic the actual show setup. They just cycle various displays through to get them tested. The Fury and the Fat Fury. Looking good. Let's switch hulls. And try another one. Let's see, IAE is the 20th, and I think today's the 7th, so we're still 13 days, almost 2 weeks out. But this does kind of cement the fact that 4.4 is the IAE patch. So with IAE and all the new IAE ships, we are also getting Nyx. So the Drake Hall also has Grey Cat, also has Origin. But if you look over here, here's a stand for Drake with a new ship. And it is tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny ship. Could that be the Clipper? Could that be the ship with the really weird wings we've all been speculating about for the last 2 years? It could be. It very well could be. Oh, look at all these dragonflies. I love all the colors on the dragonflies. My favorite is the yellow jacket. Here's another equally tiny display. So who knows? Or maybe, hear me out. These aren't unannounced ships. These just haven't been added yet. Because again, this is the first time the show floor's been added. So, I mean, this could just be the Buccaneer, and that could be the Mule or something stupid. So, I don't really want to speculate too much. But I'll just plant some seeds of hopium inside you, and they can grow over the next few days. 400i, looking nice. The 350R. Man, the 350R, what a long forgotten ship. This ship really gets no love these days, and it doesn't race very well. It's great in a straight line, but professional racers do not use this ship. That's for sure. I like the little private booths. That's kind of cute. We've got the 100 series here representing with the 135 for all of your small cargo needs. And we've got our little the X1s. Got a few of them. With some very cute paint jobs. Okay. Each day, this will be updated pretty much. Maybe not till Monday, but kind of every PTU update leading to the show, they add more and more stuff. And then typically kind of the night before, sometimes they'll drop a small P2 patch that finally includes the assets for the unannounced ships. So Origin, Drake, and Greycat. Maybe these do align with the actual what's being shown. I haven't actually looked at the schedule. I suppose I should. But yeah, RSI something. Oh, you know what would fit there? Okay, yeah, you're right, fam. And help me out here. I forgot the name of it. The Hermes, right? It's basically an Apollo. So ask yourself, would an RSI Apollo fit here? Probably. That's about Apollo sized. Yeah, okay. So I think that's probably... Oh. So I think that's probably going to be the Hermes. Let's just say it. Let's just manifest it. That's the Hermes, and therefore it will be. Okay, let's continue our tour around the hall. This hall looks like we have Asperia, Gatak, Apoa. I don't remember all the names. Oh god. My camera. Well, I was right. I was right. This is the Alien Hall, right? We've got the Talon, looking pretty awesome. We've got the Prowler. We've got the new Stinger. Got some badass looking weapons. We've got the ship you get from the executive hangar, which nobody wants. We're just going to keep going. We'll seal in you later. The poor Sealin. And a private room in here for what is most likely going to be a hologram view of what's an alien ship that would need a holo viewer. Could be a lot of things. Could be BMM. Could be the Raylan Kingship. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's keep going. And we've got a Poa. We've got the Nox. We've got the Santoki.
You all right?
And then we have the Banu Defender. Some of these skins actually look new to me. Well, they're putting their best foot forward. The folks at SIG, every year their displays get better and better. So good job, SIG. Your show floors are looking better and better. Your displays and your stands are looking better and better. You're positioning the ships better. So it's looking good. Let's move on. We'll just walk over that bench.
Attention visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
Look at that hull C over there.
Hydrated while exploring the exhibits on
The hull B has entered development, I think we heard, in the monthly report. That's kind of interesting. I'm excited for the hull B because honestly, the hull C is a bit too much ship for me. We've got the Paladin with a cool paint on it. Of course, we've got the Avengers. We've got a Saber Firebird. So this room is sporting Aegis and Anvil ships at the moment. And we've got some Hornets. And an F8. Mark II. Take that, Mark I. And a Lightning. Civilian.
Hard to believe that the same manufacturer makes all of these.
Paladin. Paladin's fun. I like it. It's like when you kind of want the firepower of a hammerhead, but you don't have 6 people. Paladin is an excellent choice. Or hear me out. If you do have 6 people, bring 2 paladins with 3 people in each. So I believe we're back in the main hall. We have Argo. MPUV T. The Raft. The new king of the verse, right? The Raft was kind of had a cult following because its cargo system was weird. And then they increased the cargo tremendously and introduced the not supply or die. What was that event we just had? I forget. But the event where we had to haul tons of cargo for each resource drive was called Resource Drive. And then Resource Drive came out, and the Raft ended up being the best vehicle for that. So the Raft is now a must-have in any hauler's fleet. So that's it for the upstairs. Let's go downstairs. There is no downstairs. These are the steps. I'm jumping on the steps, but they're not here. Okay, well, clearly this isn't, this isn't the final show floor, but it is a permutation of the show floor. So what did we see? We saw some empty Drake spots, and we saw an empty RSI spot for a medium-sized ship. Let's go look at the schedule and see if the days make sense. Yeah, so the first 2 days, mainly the first day, we've got RSI, so we're going to see more. I would expect the Hermes actually not to be in this hall. How are they going to handle this? Because with RSI, they've got the Perseus plus the Polaris. They're probably going to put the Polaris in the biggest hall, this one. And then Perseus. Would the Perseus fit also? Yeah, we don't have the maps yet. Well, the maps will be pulled out of the build, and then we can stare at them all. But yeah. And then what else? Origin kind of had its own day. Drake had its own day. Aliens have their own day. Okay. Yeah. So what you're seeing here isn't the actual final layout, but just an assortment of a few select ships from each manufacturer, just to basically test their displays. And over the coming days, like I said, they'll do this some more. They'll mix this up some more. And then in the week before the show, they'll actually have the show floor cycle, where the RSI display will actually be the real RSI convention, and they'll like cycle it every 2 hours or so instead of every 2 days. Okay, I'm rambling on. Thanks for this first look at the new show floor. Not a look at really the new ships, but just kind of a look at what'll be going on with the show floor. And what's going to go in this little space. What could go here?
Remember, they're here for
Who
everyone's
knows?
enjoyment.
Who knows? So much room for activities. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Again, if you like what you see, then I don't know. Like, subscribe. You know what? Don't like, don't subscribe. This stuff is probably not interesting for most people. But if you love the game, I'm excited about the show this year, and I hope you are too. And I hope to see you in the verse.